here is a very unusual hawthorn that is kind of intertwined with the ivy. It's a fat trunk, and there it is intertwined with ivy. And actually that trunk, I believe, is kind of intertwined with a cedar. That's another cedar that's next to it. I think that's rather pretty. Fascinating, the folklore of that. But that will be another Carrowcrory journal to come in the future. Here I am by a very bare English hawthorn that's very pretty in the springtime, in Maytime. I'll probably insert a picture of what it's like when the flowers are out. You can use any part of it when the blossoms are out in May, June. Use those. When the leaves come out first thing in spring, use those. We can use the fruit now. And then when it's bare like this, you can cut a few little twigs for yourself in winter. Now I'm by this very wintry English hawthorn with these beautiful, beautiful crab apples behind. It's starting to rain, so I'll quickly finish this off. Talking more about the whole digestive clearance, talked about benefits to the heart. But with hawthorn being diuretic, it will actually move quite a bit of excess bile away from your system. And when excess bile goes, then your risk of too much cholesterol, your risk of high blood pressure, even low blood pressure, should reduce just because of the movement of bile. The hawthorn really supplements the tide of blood flow, tide of bile flow. Hawthorn helps enhance the tide, the ebb and flow of just about any liquid that runs through your body, including your fats. I think that's as much as I'll share this time, because I try to keep these videos about 5-6 minutes long maximum, and I will come back to the jam making tomorrow. Hello Carrowcrory journal viewers. As you may see, it's raining here at Carrowcrory. It's been raining all day. So I've got my administration stuff out of the way, and I'm about to do some jam making. Will you join me? In the Carrowcrory tradition, as I like to call it, I don't use fancy equipment to do various things. This is all about using the resources you've got and making do and adapting. Though you'll find in this jam making process, I have actually picked up a few things online and out and about. But you'll also see that I do things with items you might think is a little bit crazy, but it does work. And if you think about it, people have been making jams and before that syrups with whatever they've got around them. So I'll make a start, and as you'll see, the camera is facing some jars. So these are the jars, hexagonal jars. I couldn't get any round ones at the time, but I got these from Old McDonald's in Carlow, I think they are, in Carlow town. They do all kinds of things to help you in the house and help you around the farm. Wonderfully stocked shop. Unfortunately, they use a courier service that never knows where anybody lives, and they haven't learned how to use GPS. So when you do order from them, prepare for it to take a bit of time to get your goods, because I don't think their couriers know of anywhere that is off of the main road. But enough of that rant. I do enough of that about couriers on Facebook. So let's get on with the jam making. So what I have are these pots. I've only got a few here. I've got 8 in this plastic container here. I'll only use a few. I think with the blackberry, hawthorn and apple jam, I'm only going to fill 2 of these up. I do have the white carrot and ginger jam. I don't think that's going to be ready today. It's still quite sloppy, but we'll see how that goes later on. I'm using this stainless steel pot. I'm going to sterilize these jars in this. I'm using a Pyrex top. I don't have a proper sterilizing saucepan that some jam makers use. So I'm going to use some of these, take the lids off. I'll put more than 2 in because I'll have some ready for the carrot and ginger. I'll probably put 4 of these in, like so. And now to get some water. I have hot water ready here. I've cheated by boiling water. It will not crack the pots because I've done this before. So now I put them on the stove. And I've got more water here to top this up. I just need to place the lid on, leave it for 10 minutes to sterilize the jars, and I'll come back to you again then. Well, that's it for this edition of Carrowcrory Journal. In the next edition, I'll carry on with the jam making right through to completion with the sealing of the pots and the labelling. I look forward to you joining me for the next Carrowcrory Journal. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to visit us at Carrowcrory Cottage and Labyrinth Gardens, please visit carrowcrorycottage.com first. For more videos like this, please subscribe below. Until the next Carrowcrory Journal, happy dreams.